Hey guys, it's Erin and welcome back to my channel. Sorry about the lighting, it's a little dark. I try to do all my videos during the day, but sometimes I work a really busy schedule and it's a little hard. But welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be giving you my fall and Halloween reading recommendations. So I have a big old list here, so let's just get started. So my first Halloween reading recommendation is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I did try to read this a little bit ago, actually when it first came out, and I just had a really hard time getting into it for some reason. I'm definitely going to give it another go here sometime soon. Fun fact about me, I actually live where Ransom Riggs and John Green went to college, so that's pretty cool. We have a lot of their books in our local bookstore. Not only are they really popular authors, but to us they're considered local authors as well, so that's really neat. I love that. But I mean, you can't get any more Halloween-y than these creepy pictures in here. Like what is this? These pictures give me nightmares. So I believe the premise of the story is it's about a home for these peculiar children that all have like special abilities, and we're going to follow them on their journey. Like I said, I have not read it yet. I'm going to try to give it a go. Again, maybe towards the end of this month and next month. I have a lot on my list right now, so. My next Halloween recommendation, you can never go wrong with a classic Goosebumps book. I mean, who doesn't love these? I grew up on these as a kid. At my scholastic book fairs, these were always the things that I picked out, and the little catalogs they let you bring home. So I love these. This one is not my favorite. This is called The Haunted Mask. This was my husband's favorite, and we got it for our nephew for him to read for school. He was a little terrified of it though, so I might pick this up because it's a really short read and perfect for Halloween. My next recommendation is The Hazelwood by Melissa Albert. So I really enjoyed this story. I know on BookTube there's been a lot of kind of mixed feedback about this book, but I really did like it. I think the cover is beautiful also. So this follows a girl, I believe her name is Alice. Yes. And her grandmother is the famous author of some dark fairy tales. And her mother ends up going missing, and things just kind of spiral from there. Her grandmother lives on this estate called the Hazelwood. It's a really good book. I loved it, so definitely perfect for, you know, dreary weather and Halloween reading. The next book on my list is The Price Guide to the Occult by Leslie Walton. Now, Leslie Walton is the author of The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender, which is such a beautiful book. I love it so much. I really think that this cover is beautiful. I love it. I love the feel of this cover too. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just a hardcover, like it doesn't have a dust jacket, and I am a sucker for sprayed edges. I have actually not read this yet. I was trying to kind of maybe hold off for, you know, a time when I didn't have a very good reading month, or maybe like a BookTube-a-thon, because it is a smaller read. But from what I've heard about this book, it is about a where you can buy like spells out of spell books, and you can buy them and a witch will come and perform them for you. So definitely very Halloween-y. I'd like to get this a read here very soon. My next recommendation is My Plain Jane by the Lady Jamies. So Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, and Jodi Meadows. So this is a Jane Eyre retelling. I have never read Jane Eyre, so it's kind of a historical fiction, I guess, but it's a retelling. From my understanding, it's not the most historically accurate retelling of Jane Eyre. It's supposed to be a little bit comical, and there is a very heavy ghost aspect in this book. That's what makes it perfect for Halloween. My next recommendation is anything from the Edgar Allan Poe collection. I mean, really, what says Halloween like Edgar Allan Poe? Not much. Next recommendation is Stephen King's It. So this is a monster of a book. This book is like, I believe, over 1,000 pages, well over 1,000 pages. I'm sure everybody knows what this is about. the clown Pennywise, so nothing says Halloween and scary quite like a Stephen King book, especially it. I think this is just like the epitome of Stephen King and the epitome of Halloween. My last recommendation, oh my gosh, there goes all my books. That's how my day's been going. I actually forgot my book. It's the book I'm currently reading right now. I'm going to go grab it really quick. I'm back. So my last recommendation is Girl at the Grave by Terry Bailey Black. This I have not actually heard a lot about on BookTube. Actually, I have not heard anything about it on BookTube. But this is a book that I saw in Barnes & Noble. I'm holding it like this so I don't lose my place. I don't know what happened to my bookmark. I'm a mess today, like I said. I saw this in Barnes & Noble, and I really thought that the cover was really neat. I love like the graveyard scene, and I read the synopsis. So it's about a girl named Valentine, and she's growing up in a very wealthy Connecticut town. It's a historical fiction, so it's set in the early 1900s, I believe. And her mother is accused of murder of one of the richest people in the town, and it kind of follows her journey to figure out what happened, what the truth is. Since I really started watching BookTube and doing BookTube myself, I have not just walked into Barnes & Noble, looked at a cover, read a synopsis, and said, that sounds good, without really hearing anything about it. That's something I really don't do anymore, and it's something I'd really like to do more, because I used to do that all the time with books, and I found some of my favorite stories that way. So yes, this is really good so far. I'm on page 175 out of page 333, and I'm really enjoying it. Alright guys, so that is all for this video. Let me know down in the comments some of your favorite Halloween reads, fall reads. If you've read any of those books that I've read, they're pretty popular, so I'm sure a lot of you have. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe. I'll see you soon in my next video. Thank you.